Hello everyone, I'm Paige Guillory and I am the Learning and Development Intern at CEC Entertainment. In this presentation, I will describe how I was hired at CEC. I will tell you about CEC and the Learning and Development or L&D team. I will share my job duties and the software and tools that I use. I will also showcase my work products. I will reflect on my learning experience and how my UNT courses have best prepared me for my internship. I will also describe some of the challenges that I face at my internship and some of the changes that I would suggest to my team. So getting hired. I began searching for internships on LinkedIn and Indeed. I used the term Instructional Design Internship and Learning and Development Internship. I noticed that CEC Entertainment had a Learning and Development Internship listed on Indeed, so I applied. I completed a phone interview, and then shortly after, I received an offer. So about CEC. CEC Entertainment is the parent company of Chuck E. Cheese, Peter Piper Pizza, and Pasquale's Pizza and Wings. CEC is a leader in family entertainment and dining, and the headquarters is in Irving, Texas. Also, if you did not know, fun is our specialty. The L&D team is a small team of 6 people. It consists of the L&D director, regional trainers, and an operations support specialist. We create training materials for all Chuck E. Cheese restaurants. Some of my job duties include editing the learning and development emails, revising event guides and memos, researching new software to streamline our authoring process. I also help lead vendor meetings. I'm currently working on a content inventory. I'll soon be creating some instructional videos, and I design interactive e-learning courses. Some of the software and tools that I use are Microsoft Word, Microsoft Excel, Adobe InDesign, Articulate Rise, and Microsoft Teams. I'd like to show you 2 projects. One is the Business Conduct and Ethics Training, and the other is the Content Inventory and CCMS Research. I was tasked with creating an interactive training course using a visually unappealing and lengthy PowerPoint. As you can see below, I have included 3 slides from that PowerPoint. It's pretty bulky, it's just black and white, and there are no visuals. And it's also not interactive for the user. Using Articulate Rise, I transformed that PowerPoint into this interactive course. As you can see, the image on the left, it includes an interactive graphic, and if you hover over the question marks, you'll see content appear. And also on the right side, this document includes flashcards, and you can click on it and it will show you information on the other side. There's also a lot of contrast within this course. My second project is the Content Inventory and CCMS Research. I was tasked with reviewing all content pieces and capturing quantitative data in an Excel spreadsheet. I was also asked to research component content management systems and schedule calls with vendors. Additionally, I am working to consolidate our content in one place, and that place is Microsoft Teams. I have really enjoyed my learning experience at CEC. I've had an opportunity to learn about restaurant operations. Prior to this internship, I did not have any experience in a restaurant, so this was very eye-opening for me. I also had the opportunity to learn about CEC's rich history and company structure. I had an opportunity to learn about training courses, and how to create them using Articulate Rise. I'm learning instructional design guidelines and how to best design my content for my users. I learned about various component content management systems and how to interact with subject matter experts, as well as develop my Excel skills. I also felt well prepared for my internship, and that is due to my UNT courses. Designing technical documents, this course helps me create event guides, it helps me when I'm designing e-learning courses, and it also helps me revise visually unappealing documents. My digital literacies course actually introduced me to CCMSs. It introduced me to topic-based authoring and single sourcing. And this was important because I was able to share this with my supervisor, and once he learned about the opportunities of a component content management system, he wanted me to take the lead on this and reach out to companies and find an authoring tool that works for us. My editing technical documents course, this course helps me edit our weekly emails and memos. I'm able to provide good feedback to my coworkers, and a lot of times they come to me with editing questions. My digital content strategies course, this is a big help to me for the L&D's content inventory project. I already learned how to complete collect quantitative information, and that's what I'm doing right now with this project. And my Principles of Technical Communication course, this course helps me write for my audience. It helps me draft memos and emails, and it also helped me to understand the instructional design career. I have experienced some challenges during my internship, and some of those challenges are learning the L&D's writing style without a style guide. So as we know, Chuck E. Cheese is a brand for kids. And although L&D's content is mostly employee facing, we still strive to have that fun and energetic tone whenever we're creating content. So, for instance, we always capitalize the letter G on the word guest, and the word fun is usually in all caps and it's bold. And also our headings are bolded and underlined. Another challenge is the content inventory project. This is a really big project, and it includes about 500 accounted for content pieces. It is also the project that I'm tasked with working on during my downtime, so I'm nervous if I will be able to complete this project by the deadline. Also, my lack of knowledge in CEC's restaurant operations is a challenge because restaurant knowledge informs our writing. But as I progress in my internship, I'm becoming more knowledgeable of these processes. I would suggest a few changes to my team. Some of those changes include creating a style guide. I believe this would help our content become more consistent. I would also suggest creating a process for archiving content that is no longer used. I would develop a new revision process for documentation because our current process is to use Reply All in Outlook to respond with our revisions. But I believe the revisions should live in one place and not multiple emails. And finally, I would like to request user feedback in our training courses. We currently receive managerial feedback from our district managers, but I think we should ask user experience questions to those who are training to be party servers, game room attendants, and sales associates. I'd like to conclude by saying CEC Entertainment has provided me a great learning experience and a great team to work with. I appreciate the straightforward hiring process, and I enjoy my duties, and I like that my team strives to make sure I am reaching my technical communication goals. Thank you so much for viewing my presentation.